Monday morning baseball is underway as we get you set for the finale of the season. It is the Corpus Christi Hooks and the San Antonio Missions. And we will be live here in a few short moments as we get you set for this one here today. A great wrap-up in progress. Taking the mound is the lefty from California, Jerry Keel. Gets the call here. The season finale game of the year between these two ball clubs. Leading off this morning for Corpus Christi is Brian De La Cruz. And we are ready to go, and top half of the first in there, called strike. We are underway. 11:05 a.m. So San Antonio yesterday winning 13-7. Here's the 0-1. And that's going to be right there up in center. And there's out number one. Time to give you the starting lineups of this morning's Corpus Christi Hooks. Looking good for the season finale of these two ball clubs here today. And gotta say, can't wait to see these guys in 2016. Gonna be one heck of a battle as a new season dawns on the horizon. Here is Greg Kessinger now. One out, nobody on. Here's the 1-0. And that's in there, called strike. That's 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Swing and a miss on a four-seam fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jerry Keel was last night's loser. Or should I say no decision. And pretty much it's okay if you don't win, but that's alright. You don't win every ball game, and plus it's just as that. 1-2 to Greg Kessinger. And that's going to be popped up right there, and that will land foul. Well, shorts and t-shirts on this hot afternoon. And by the time we get to the late afternoon, that's going to be right there. And that's going to be a base hit and extra trouble. Round first going to second. Round second going to third. And he's in there with a 1-out triple. And they're up there. And Kessinger will strike as he did yesterday. And here is Coy Lee up to the plate now. Here's a pitch to him. And that's lifted high right there. And that'd be enough to draw in the first run for the Hooks. And here he comes. And they will be on the board first. It's 1-0.
The first baseman, number 23, JJ.
Here's the next batter, JJ Matajevic. Matajevic coming in, sets his sights, the pitch, and that's going to be fouled off, and it's 0-1. Well, got to say good morning to everybody. San Antonio playing this morning's ball game. And gotta say, Midland will start their ball game against Frisco here. 6 o'clock this evening. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch by Jerry Keel. In there, called strike, and first half in the books. And we get ready here for the bottom half of the first. So Corpus Christi gets 1 run on a few base hits, no errors. Bottom of the first, the Hooks lead it 1-0. Here's Peter Solomon, the man from Washington State, gets the call here. Washington, D.C. is where he's born from. Gotta say, that is pretty good, as he's here in Texas League Baseball. Goes home afterwards. Here is C.J. Abrams for San Antonio. And here we go here this afternoon. That's going to be lined up right to second. And one pitch, one high ball, and one away here in this morning's contest. Chance now to give you the starting lineups of this morning's ball game. And got to say, these guys been great. And can't wait to see them next year as they will start against the Springfield Cardinals in 2016's home opener. Here's a pitch, and that's going to be line drive right there. And that's going to fall for a base hit. So one out double. And now we go back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in, the catcher, Winston Sawyer. Sawyer coming in, and that's going to be line drive right there, base hit. Runner coming home. And the Missions get on the board. It's now 1-1. Tied as they were yesterday. San Antonio puts a hurting on their next door neighbor. 13-7 Missions as of yesterday's game being in the books. And here is Bree Burrow now. 1-1 is our score. One out, one on. Bottom of the first. Here's a pitch, and that's going to be line drive right there. And there's out number 2. So I did say it was going to be a cloudy morning. Clouds broke as we are just getting underway. So now partly cloudy skies, and that'd be enough to give a little hit in there. Little bit of shade here on this hot afternoon. Here's pitch, and that's going to be lined right there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1, and that's going to be line drive right there. Chasing after it is Brian De La Cruz. He can't get there, and now fall for a base hit. Here is Fisher Asuncion. Here's a pitch to him. And that's going to be pop foul right there in left. And that will be foul ball. Gotta say, it is a Children's Day. Welcome all the little kids coming out. And gotta say, there's a lot of school teachers out here at the ballpark watching their favorite kids. They will get the final game of this 3-game series. Gotta say, night games are better than day games, but this game scheduled 11 o'clock. Swing and a miss. And the first inning goes in the books, and that will do for this inning. And we are tied with 1 here this morning. Top of the second coming up. And we are deadlocked at 1. Here's the second inning now. And leading off, Corey Julks. Left fielder here today. Top half of the second ready to go. Here's the pitch. In there. Cold strike. 0-1. 1 inning in the books. Many more to go. And this game is yet to be decided. Hopefully Corpus Christi could get in here, put some runs, and win the finale before San Antonio gets more runs, puts a whooping on them, and then shuts them out. And that ends the season. Here's 1-1. And that's a swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. 1-2. And that's going to be lifted high right there. Under it's Bree Burrell. And makes the catch. 1 away. Well, it's time for your defensive linemen for the home side. And gotta say, right there behind the dish is Winston Sawyer, today's catcher. Pretty good for his team here this morning. And here is Alex McKenna. McKenna coming in. Four-seam fastball outside, 1-0. It's a beautiful, hot afternoon. Make sure you guys drinking plenty of water. That's the main important goal on a September morning, is making sure you're getting up and drinking lots of water before routine work, mowing the grass or going out in the garden, watering your garden, fruits and vegetables, you know it. And that's going to be popped foul, 2-2. Well, make sure if you are out working, grocery store, anything, make sure you guys are drinking plenty of water. Stay hydrated. And no exceptions. No sugar, no nothing. I am saying it right there. Here and now. No sugar. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Well, chopped foul right there. And that still holds 3-2. And another one. Chopped foul. 3-2. Three and 2. And line foul. And that will bounce off the wall. And that will be foul. 3-2. And that is outside curveball, ball 4. And now 1 out base walk will get us back to the top of the order now. And that will be in line for a double play possibility. Here is Carmen Benedetti. Takes a strike, 0-1. Well, there are fans from Corpus Christi watching, and there are fans that paid money to get a hotel and to catch this final game. Got to say, this season finale game will well be in the books after 2 o'clock today. Here's the 0-2. And that's outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, gotta say, it's been a real fun season. I'm not going to sit there and lie to you. All the base hits, grand slams. You know, San Antonio had 4 grand slams this year, and they've just been really good for the Padres affiliate. So, gotta say, for 2016, schedules and tickets go on sale, and gotta say, that right there, pretty good. Now the count now, 2-2. And that's too high. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Not a great afternoon crowd here. Partly cloudy skies. We'll have chances of rain later on. Well, maybe 20% chance, but it'll be good for the whole grass here at the ballpark. And now here is Colton Shaver. Top of the 2nd inning. 2 outs, 1 on. Here's a pitch. In there, called strike, and that's a 4-seam fastball, 0-1. 0-1. Here it is. In there, called strike, 0-2. Gotta say, got a pretty good home crowd here this morning. Time is about 11:45. Swing and a miss, and that's the top half of the 2nd. He gets them down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too bad Bottom of the second coming up, and we're tied with 1. Bottom of the home second, and here is the left fielder, Chris Muriel.
The left fielder, Chris
Muriel coming in,
Muriel.
and he's ready to go here. Here's the pitch to him, and that's going to be chopped foul. 0-1. Oh, and 1. Swing and a miss, and oh my goodness gracious me, that's 0-2. Oh, you get the benefit of the doubt for the pitcher. Gotta say, this guy is just throwing strikes like no tomorrow. Peter Solomon, one of the best guys in the arsenal for Corpus Christi. And he's just been all in this one. He's doing really well. But so far was ejected from last night's ball game. The manager deemed it necessary, and so he did. So 2 balls and 2 strikes, bottom of the second inning. And now the 2-2 delivery, and that's going to be lined right there. And gotta say, watch out over there, as that will go foul. 2-2. And that's a swing and a miss, and there's the first out of the inning. So second strikeout goes to Peter Solomon.
The second baseman.
And Muriel is down on strikes for the first time in this morning's ball game. And that's going to be line drive right there. Right fielder Brian De La Cruz gets this one. 2 down.
Batting 9th, the center fielder.
And here is the center fielder, Scott Rohde. Rohde up to bat now. Here's the pitch to him. Up top, 1-0. Delivery. And that's going to be line drive right there. Right and left, a base hit. Running hard. Digging for 2. And he's in there with a double. So go ahead, run. Gets on second base. And here is C.J. Abrams, the shortstop here today. And that's going to be line drive right there. And that will land off of him. Right there, base hit. So first and third now. And the mission's early morning. And here is Jackson Whitaker, the first baseman. 1 for 1. Here's the pitch. And that's up top, 1-0. So, gotta say, San Antonio thinking they're trying to get 3-game shutout, and they'll put Corpus Christi right in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and a curveball. Now 1-1. Well, fixing to be 2 innings in the books here this afternoon. And now here's the 1-1. And swing and a miss, 4-seam fastball, getting jumpy. 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count. Outside, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And that is down low, ball 3, and on deck, Winston Sawyer. Here's the 3-2, and that is the second inning as he gets him down, and that ends it right there. Well, they had a few runners left on, first and third, and Corpus Christi will get ready for the top of the third inning, and it's a tied ball game, 1-1 here this morning. Here is C.J. Hinosa. Leading off for Corpus Christi.
C.J.
Top of the third, ready to go, and that's going to be line drive right there. And that will get over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
And the right fielder, Bree Burrell, was after that one. And goodness, got to say that right there was just really bad. That gets over the wall. And now got Corpus Christi a ground rule double. And that is too high, 1-0. 0 for 1, flied out in the first inning. Here's the 1-0. And that will be foul. 1-1 now. Here's the 1-1. And that will be fouled off again. And still holding on. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. One and 2. And that's going to be lifted high right there. Shortstop getting that one, and it makes the catch out there. Calls off the center fielder for out number 1.
The shortstop, Gray Kessinger.
And here is Gray Kessinger. Coming up now. Runner still holds his second. Here's the pitch in there, called strike. Gets 0-1. Today, Kessinger had a triple and a run come in across the score. He was the only run that went in there. 0-1 and fouled off. 0-2. Nothing in 2. Here it is. And that's lifted right there. Center fielder getting this one. He calls off Bree Burrell. And the runner is tagging up. And he heads to third.
Now batting.
And 2 away in the inning. And here is Corey Lee. Lee coming up. Sets his sights. Foul off that pitch right there. 0-1. 0-1. Here it is. Chop foul again. 0-2. Nothing and 2. Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. And ball game is still tied. Bottom of the third coming up. And Corpus Christi and San Antonio tied with 1 apiece. Here is Winston Sawyer now. 1 for 1, single and an RBI. Ready to go here in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be right there. Bounce off! Oh my goodness, he misses it. That's going to be a base hit. Whoa! You see anything like that? And that hits the bag at third. You got to check that out again. So it was fair. And yep, there you go. That one was downright cool, if I say it right there. Here's Bree Burrell now. And that's going to be right there. Will that get down? Yes, it will. And he takes a dive right there. And now you got the runner coming home. And the Missions get on the board. They crack the tie. And now San Antonio up by 1. And here is Jason Vila. 1 for 1 here this afternoon. Here's the pitch. And that's lifted high right there. That's going to get so high. And that's going to bring in the runner. So sacrifice fly, and the mission's
The batter.
up by 2
Number
runs. So my goodness, that was pretty impressive right there. Here's number 58, Fisher Assumption. Strikeout in the first, last time up, 0 for 1. Bottom of the third, 3-1 Missions. And chop foul, nothing and 1. Here's nothing and 1. Swing and a miss in the slider, nothing and 2 now. Nothing and 2. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. So goodness, 3 runs for Missions and 1 run for Corpus Christi. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that's a 4-seam fastball. There's out number 2. 4 strikeout Solomon. And gotta say for him, that's pretty darn right impressive right there. First 4 of the day for the Corpus Christi Hooks. And here is the left fielder, Chris Muriel. Want to know the count? Strikeout in the second. Last time up, 0 for 1. Pitch count now for Corpus Christi and Peter Solomon. 36 so far through 3.5 innings of play. And now here's the 1-1. And that's going to be popped foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's 1 and 2. Outside, 2 and 2. So beautiful afternoon here on this Monday. And gotta say, this is it after today. Well, 3-2 full count now, and on deck is Manolo Capua. Here's the 3-2. And that's back up the middle. Chasing it is left and center. Oh my goodness, and that's going to be a 2-out double right there. And time is going to be called here. Here comes the pitching coach, and I highly doubt he's going to say, listen, you're giving up way too many hits, son. You got to lower that down a little bit. And pretty much don't be caught out there putting high ones out there, because high ones, recipe of disaster, folks. And there's another run coming in to score, and San Antonio gets another one. Recipe of high fastballs is a recipe of disaster. Remember that. Here is Scott Rohde now. Swinging the miss and a slider. It's nothing and 1. Last time up, he was a double in the second. He was 1 for 1. Gotta say, pretty good here for San Antonio. Nothing and 1. And that's going to be right there to third, and that will end the inning. Well, 3 runs come in across the score. We go to the top of inning number 4, and the Missions will lead this one 4-1. Here is J.J. Matajevic. If he strikes out the side, there is 12-pack crispy tacos for tomorrow. This is getting up there. Here is number 23, J.J. Matajevic. Top half of the 4th ready to go. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the 4-seam fastball. Nothing and 2. Here's the first pitch. And that is too high. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's 1 and 2. And that's going to be lifted high right there. Foul. Here's the 1-2. And that's going to be lifted high right there. Right fielder Bree Burrow under this one. Makes the catch. 1 away. So here is the left fielder, Corey Julks. Last time up, he flied out in the second inning. Got to say, looking good for this one. Here's the pitch to him. And that will land foul, be allowed to. And there is out number, or should I say strike 1. No outs. That's going to be popped up right there. First baseman, 2 down. So here is Alex McKenna. He strikes out. They get crispy tacos and high pop up right there. And that's the 4th inning right there. So a 1-2-3 inning. And that means 12-pack crispy tacos coupons after this game here today. Bottom of the 4th, Missions 4, Corpus Christi 1.
For the Missions, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Last time up, he singled in the second. 1 for 2 today. Here's the pitch. Outside. And what the heck was that? They call that a strike? By golly, that looked like it was outside the zone for a ball, but why would I argue that call? 0-1. Here the count. Outside, 1-1. Well, 3 innings in the books here on the last day of baseball season. And got to say, these players look to get this one going. And finally, after 6 months of play, it is time to put it to a rest here after today. Well, gotta say, this one has been well, and want to thank everybody for coming in. And gotta say, what a great day it's been so far. That's going to be lined right there. Under it is Brian De La Cruz, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now here's the first baseman, Jackson Whitaker. 1 for 2, double and a run. So, pretty good here this afternoon. Here's pitch, outside, 1-0. 1-0 delivery, down low, 2-0. And there is curveball right there swinging. 2-1 now. Two balls, 1 strike, the count. Here's the pitch to him. Outside, 3-1. Winston Sawyer on deck for San Antonio. 3-1. And that's right there, right and left, base hit. He's around first, going to second. And he's got himself a double, and he's in there. So what a great play. 1 out double. And Peter Solomon, one heck of a ball player, giving up 10 hits, struck out 4. And don't know if the afternoon heat is getting to him, but hopefully they'll pay close attention out there for him here this afternoon. So, gotta say, they'll pay close attention. 2 singles, RBI, and a run. 2 for 2 to Winston Sawyer. Here's the pitch. And back up to the mound. Right there, underhanded. And 2 down, but the runner will remain at second. And here's Bree Burrow now. Triple run batted in. A run, 1 for 2. So gotta say, pretty good here this afternoon. Yep, I should say it. Right there. Chris Clements. Right now, a righty. Getting ready here. 0-1. Here's a pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss on the two-seam fastball. 0-2. So, my goodness. Right there, that'd be a four-seam fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. 1-2. Here it is. And that's going to be lifted high right there. Right fielder De La Cruz chasing after this one, and there's 4 innings in the books already. Top of the 5th coming up, and the Missions 4, Corpus Christi 1. Top of the 5th, Carmen Benedetti, flied out in the 2nd, 0 for 1 here this afternoon. And that's going to be in there. Called strike, 0-1. 0-1. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. So that one right there, what a nasty one. And pretty much about to be down on strikes. Here's knockout punch. And he'll foul that one off. Now the count still holds at 0-2. Here's the 0-2 count now. A swing and a miss, and there's the first out. And Jerry Keel this afternoon, 4th strikeout here today. Here's Colton Shaver now. Here's a pitch, and that's going to be outside, 1-0. Strikeout in the 2nd. Last time up for Shaver. 0 for 1. 1-0. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Curveball. And now even things up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Oh my goodness gracious me. Chasing butterflies this afternoon. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And that's going to be right there. Base hit. Right and a right. And he's going to be safe. So 1 out single. And double play possibility here. Here's a pitch to him. And he's going to check swing. And he went around. 0-1. Yep, I will say it right there. Pretty ugly. So 0-2. And here's the 0-2. And that's going to be really high right there. That will be allowed to land foul. And Bree Burrell looked like he was after that one. 0-2. And that's going to be way high up there. Center fielder chasing it, and that will land for the base hit. And it got corners loaded. Now 1 away here in this one.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
And that brings in Brian De La Cruz. De La Cruz coming out. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be 0-1. Nothing in 1. Here it is, and that's going to be lifted high right there, and that will make the catch out there, and there's 2 away. 1st and 3rd still holding on, and Gray Kessinger is called up to bat here for Corpus Christi. Triple and a run, 1 for 2. Here's a pitch to him. And that's up top for seam fastball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss, and I gotta say, nasty, nasty, nasty. 1-1. I've got fans watching from Corpus Christi and Midland here today. After this game, the Hooks will head home and they'll play the Rockhounds. And there's another run coming in, and Corpus Christi trailing by 2. Well, Rockhounds out in first, Corpus Christi in second, San Antonio in third, and right behind them is the Rough Riders out in fourth place. Out in the North Division, it's the Northwest Arkansas Naturals out in first. Second is Tulsa. Springfield out in third, and Arkansas out in fourth spot. Here's this pitch, and that's outside, 1-0. Here's Corey Lee, sacrifice fly, a run batted in. This is number 87, Corey Lee. Corey Lee up to bat, and that is curveball outside, 2-0. 2-on, 2 out, top of the fifth, 4-2 our score. San Antonio leads by 2 runs. So looking to get a strikeout here. Tying run at first. Here's the pitch. And that is ball 3. So 3-0 here. And gotta say, that is the rhapsody in the you-know-what. 3-0. Too high, and that is ball 4. And bases get loaded in the top half of the 5th inning. And Corpus Christi looking to get a grand slam, and that'll put them up by 6-4 if they could get it done here. Well, here is J.J. Matajevic. Last time up, he struck out. And here's the pitch to him. And that's going to be popped foul, 0-1. Top half of the 5th, and Jerry Keel up 76 pitches for his time on the mound. And that's going to be popped foul, 0-2. Well, I got to say, just look at those pitch numbers. He's been out there. He's been great all afternoon for the half of it, I should say it. I would say just a beautiful afternoon. The clouds are moving out, and pretty good. That's going to be right there. And can they get out danger? Yes, they will, and they'll strand the bases loaded. And 1 run comes in across the score. And it could have been worse if they didn't get it under control here. Bottom of the 5th coming up. San Antonio 4, the Hooks 2. Bottom of the 5th, and now bring in Jason Vila. 1-for-1 single and a run batted in. Gotta say, here comes more clouds as we get into the afternoon, and gotta say, the clouds is much needed for the shade. So, yeah, pretty good for these hot summer days.
0-2 is the count.
And pretty much kids in school. Fall beginning to come in. Halloween next month. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count for seam fastball, 1-2. 4 innings in the books. About to be inning number 5. Getting straight up in there as the 5th inning. Ready to get in the books. And he held up in time, 2-2. 4-2 our score here in the bottom of the 5th of the season finale of Missions Baseball. That's going to be line drive right there. Center fielder getting into the left-hand position, and there's 1 away. Here is Fisher Asuncion now. 2 strikeouts in this game, 0-for-2. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a slider. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that ball for strike one. 0-1. Here it is. And that's going to be high pop up right there. Second baseman gets it. Calls off the right fielder and center fielder. Get out of the way and let him get it. And there's 2 away. Here's Chris Muriel. 1 for 2. Double and a run. Coming up here. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a 4-seam fastball, 0-1. Nothing and 1, here it is. Outside, 1-1. One and one. And that's right there. That will go foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and last strike of the 5th inning, ready to come here. Right there, right to second, to first, and they'll get him out, and there's 5 complete. So we go to the top half of the 6th inning. San Antonio 4, Corpus Christi 2. Here is Corey Julks, the left fielder. Last time he popped out of play, and he was a sacrifice out in his last time up. Top of the 6th, ready to go. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled. 0-1. Well, pitch count now for Jerry Keel. Here's 80. That's going to be high pop up right there. And there's the first out of the inning. Here is Alex McKenna. Last time up, walk in the 2nd. 0 for 1 here this afternoon. Here's the pitch to him. And that's too high. Count now 1-0. One and 0. Here it is. In there, called strike. It's 1-1 now. Well, got to say, half this game is in the books. And now here's the 1-2. Going to be fouled off and swung right there. And he fouls that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, happy Kids Day here. Kids at the ball game. And pretty much, there's a lot of teachers here too, and yes, parents are allowed, and gotta say that right there, pretty good. Out number 2 here in the top half of the 6th, and here is Carmen Benedetti. Benedetti coming in. Here's the pitch to him, and that's going to be outside, 1-0. Well, we want everybody to get their tickets and their vouchers. $200 for their 2016 Mission tickets for the 2016 season of MLB The Show, as San Antonio will play host Springfield, and that's going to be missed. Oh my goodness. Around first, going to second, going to second, going to third, and that's going to be a inside the Parker. And he is in there across the score. And he got fans booing, little kids booing as well. And it looked like the sun got in his eyes and made him miss the ball. Not his fault, but that's all right. Here's Colton Shaver now. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Single and a run, 1 for 2 here today from Colton Shaver, the 8-hole hitter, cleanup batter for Corpus Christi. Here's 0-1, outside, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and that is outside, 2-1. Well, here comes the manager, and that will do for Jerry Keel out on the mound for the missions. Manager steps out of the bullpen and he approaches the mound. And that will do for Jerry Keel here in this half of the game. So, got to say, he won't qualify for the win. And here is JBaker. So, got to say, 6'3" and 215 pounds, age 24. Gets the call here. And got to say, pretty good here. Here is Colton Shaver now. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. And that's going to be line drive. Right there under it is Muriel. Makes the catch. And there is the top half of the 6th inning in the books. Bottom of the 6th. 4-3 our score. And we will be right back here as we get a break from our local sponsors here. And we'll be back for the home half of the 6th inning next here on MLB Network. Well, we are back here for Texas League Baseball as we get you set, and Corpus Christi's got a new pitcher on the mound. Ronel Blanco gets the call here. We'll start the bottom half of the home 6th inning, and here is Manolo Capua. Single and a run batted in, 1 for 2 this afternoon. Ready to go here. Here's the pitch. And that is a 4-seam fastball. Now in the count, 0-1. 4-3 San Antonio. And gotta say, the Corpus Christi Hooks only trail by 1. Well, they're not doing too bad, but Houston Astros AA affiliate Corpus Christi doing really well. And, oh, man, you see that 98-mile-an-hour fastball, and that's 1-1 outside. Outside, 2-1, and the slider was 86 miles an hour. Ronel Blanco can throw some of the meanest fastballs around, and got to say, his pitch arsenal, he does a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball in his arsenal. And that's going to be hit high right there. Brian De La Cruz catches that one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Scott Rohde, here today. 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the pitch to him. And that's going to be line foul. So 0-1. Bottom half of the 6th, 4-3 your score, 1 away. Down low, 1-1. I got Riley Farrell and Tommy DeJunius, 2 righties out there warming up in the Hooks bullpen. And now here's the 1-1. And that is outside, 97 miles an hour, and that's called for a strike, 1-2. 1-2, here it is. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, a 97-mile-an-hour 4-seam fastball. And there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Here is the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. 1 for 3 here this afternoon. Here's the pitch to him. And that's going to be line foul. And that would be 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be down low. 0-2. That will be in foul ground. 0-2. And ouch! That got him in the rear end. And 2 out hit right there. hit by pitch right in the butt, and that really hurts.
Whitaker.
And here is Jackson Whitaker. Coming up now, first baseman for San Antonio, and punches out here, nothing doing. And whoa, 99 mile an hour. Let's see if he can hit a triple-digit 100. So there are a lot of people that actually do hit 100 mile an hour fastballs. And 98 mile an hour. And that's 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Well, gotta say, hope everybody's going to have a great day after this. Missions can win a 4-3 score. Or Corpus Christi will come back and win the finale of this 3-game set. Last day of baseball here in Texas League Baseball. Regular season fixing to wrap up. 2-1, and that is low. So count now, 3 balls, 1 strike. On deck, Winston Sawyer. Winston coming up here. And gotta say, pretty good for him. He's on base. Fixing to be on deck, and ball 4. So now San Antonio will get up Winston Sawyer.
Now batting, catcher.
And now bring in the catcher, who is 2 for 3 in this game. 2 singles, a run batted in, and a run. 2 for 3. That is the catcher, Winston Sawyer. Outside, 1-0. Got Jackson Whitaker at first and C.J. Abrams on second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the home 6. Here's the 1-0, and he's going to miss on that one, so a slider, so 1-1. Well, gotta say, this game was meant for the kids, and hope everybody's just having fun watching these guys play baseball. Because evidently, I love baseball. It is a great sport, and I will always love it. 2-1, and that will be 2-2. Count now right there. So 2 men on, 2 men out, 2-2 is the count. Bottom of the 6th, 4-3 score. San Antonio up by 1. Now here's the pitch, and that will line foul, and that won't be caught, and they'll just leave that one alone. Still holding on at 2-2, and here's the pitch here, swing and a miss, and that will end the 6th inning. So 4-3 San Antonio. Top of the 7th coming up, and that is our score. Here is C.J. Hinosa.
Corpus Christi, the second baseman. C.J.
Ready to go for the top half of the 7th. And that's going to be a 95 mile an hour 4-seam fastball, 1-0. Well, Bacher, pretty good for the Missions. And he's doing really well, 1-0. In their cold strike, 1-1. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be right there, left field. Under it's Muriel makes the catch, 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. 0 for 3 here in this game. Here's the pitch to him. And that's up the middle, called strike, 0-1. Nothing and 2. Oh man, 0-2 right there. I was gonna say 0-2, but it was 0-1, but it fouls that one off. And that's gonna be hit high right there, under it. Muriel Makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Gray.
And here's Gray Kessinger, 2 for 3 here this afternoon. Here's a pitch to him. And that's going to be lined up, backed up the middle. And there's going to be a base hit. So, got to say pretty good, as that one will
Now batting,
be getting going.
Corey Lee.
And here is Corey Lee. And a 4-seam fastball, 1-0. One and 0. And that's going to be line drive right there. That's got a chance. And it does. Here's the run coming. And the tying run is up across the score. The top of the 7th, and we are deadlocked at 4. Here's J.J. Matajevic now. Last time up, he grounded out in the 5th inning. Runner at 3rd. And 2 outs, top of the 7th inning. Here's a 1-0. And that's going to be in there. Called strike, 1-1. One and one. And that's going to be lifted high right there. Foul. One ball, 2 strikes to count, and strike 3 called, and that will do it. So 1 run comes in across the score, and we are deadlocked at 4 as we head to the 7th inning for the home side.
Your attention, please. Now,
Riley Farrell
number 79
gets the call here for Corpus Christi. A new pitcher comes up, as he will be called to do the home half of the 7th inning. Triple and an RBI and a run, and here is Bree Burrow now. Looking to crack the bat on this one and get this game untied. Here is Riley Farrell now, and going to take that one 96 miles an hour, called for a strike, 0-1. Nothing and 1, here it is. Down low, called strike. 0-2 now. Nothing and 2, and that's going to be line drive right up the middle, and that's going to land for a base hit. And here is Jason Vila now up the plate. And up to there is going to be a slider. 1-0 to Jason Vila. 1 for 2, single and a run batted in for this prospect here today. Bottom half of the 7th inning. Runner at first, nobody out. And that's down low, 4-seam fastball, now 2-0. Two and 0, outside, ball 3. Fisher Assumption on deck for San Antonio. Here's the 3-0. And that's going to be lifted high right there. Under it is the center fielder, and he'll make the catch, and there's one away. Wow. Well, he had a 3-0 count, really screwed himself over, and there's one away. Here's Fisher Ascension now. Pop out in the 5th, 0 for 3. Now, really, you had a 3-0 count, and then you're going to foul off that. And pretty much that would have been a 4-pitch walk if he would have just left that stupid thing alone. Instead, he had to go up and say, haha, I'm going to foul off and get out that way. Because pretty much don't want to be on the field on a hot summer's day like this. Especially when it's about 88 degrees out here in the afternoon. Climbing up to almost the 90s. And gotta say, there are some prospects that get out there and they're all wimpy-like. I mean, they'd be like, look, I don't want to be out here, but put that cookie down, and now my cookies are hot, and I like chocolate chip cookies. And, oh my goodness, that's going to get away. Throw right there, and he's in there. Steals from first to second. My goodness. And the tiebreaker run now at second. And I got to say, that right there, that was a beautiful pitch right there. So 3-2 full count. Here's the pitch, and that's down low, ball 4. And Assumption gets to go to first base. So first and second now, and one away in the inning. And here is Chris Muriel, the left fielder. Left fielder here today for San Antonio, and looking to get this one going. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be right there. 3-6-4 double play, and there's the 7th inning getting done, and that will end the inning. Top half of the 8th coming up, and we are deadlocked at 4 apiece. Top half of the 8th, and here is Corey Julks. Fly out in the 6th inning. So we start the top half of the 8th inning. Got to say, unlimited innings left to go. But even though if we're still tied in extra innings, a runner will start at second base. And if a runner gets a base hit, and that would be good. Well, you look at the attendance, 35,806 on this morning's ball game. And I got to say, the little ones came here. And they came here with their classrooms. And got to say, they came at the right given time. My goodness. 35,806 people at today's ball game. And now 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here in the top half of the 8th inning. Got to say, it's about 1:30, and that will do. And Baker getting his strikeout, and there's one away.
McKenna.
Here is Alex McKenna now. The number 4. If he strikes out here, it's 12 crispy tacos for tomorrow night. And this will be our last coupon giveaway, courtesy of Taco Bell. Gotta say, not really much of a fan of cat food, but let's put it that way. Taco Bell is not like Taco Villa out in West Texas. Permian Basin, Amarillo, Hobbs, Midland, Odessa, San Angelo, and Carlsbad. Nothing in 2 the count, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, a curveball, and 2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts. And Baker gets another one.
Designated hitter, Carmen.
Here is the designated hitter. And that is Carmen Benedetti. Benedetti coming in, sets his sights. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled off at 95 miles an hour, and that's called for a strike, 0-1. Benedetti last time up was a solo home run in the top half of the 6th inning. And doing pretty good here. Let's see if he can get another one. That's going to be crushed and fouled, 0-2. Here's 0-2, and that's going to be fouled off. And now still holding on at 0-2. And we got the bottom half of the 8th, and Missions could look to get this game untied, and we're getting there, and that's the top half of the 8th. So 4-4 our score. And bottom of the 8th coming up, and deadlocked at 4. Manolo Capua, the second baseman for San Antonio, single, an RBI, and 1 for 3 here in this evening's ball game. Or should I say afternoon? I do apologize for getting y'all extremely confused. And that's going to be outside, 98 miles an hour. Called for the ball, 1-1. Riley Farrell up to pitch for Corpus Christi. And it's going to be pretty good. That's going to be line drive right there. And the left fielder gets that one, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Here's Scott Rohde, 1 for 3 double in the second. 1 for 3 here this afternoon, and San Antonio looks to crack the bat and get this one in their favor. So got to say, winning 2 games of this 3-game series, winning 3 could be huge. Right on the money. Right there, Brian De La Cruz takes that for the second out, and there's 2 away.
Now batting.
C.J. Abrams comes up as a shortstop, 1 for 3, single. Single in the second, his last time up at the plate. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be line drive right there. And that's got a chance, but no, it won't have a chance. And that will end the 8th inning. We got the top half of the 9th, and we are deadlocked at 4 apiece. Top half of the 9th ready to go, and here is Colton Shaver, the hot corner third baseman. He's a single and a run, 1 for 3. And gotta say, this season almost well in the bag, as we are down to at least 2 innings of play. And that's going to be swung on and missed, outclassed with the 4-seam fastball for a strike. It is 1-1. Swing and a miss again, and that's what you call establishing a throw behind right there. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and there's the first out in the top half of the 9th. And there's 1 away.
Now batting. Second base.
Here is C.J. Hinoza coming up to bat now here in the top half of the 9th for Corpus Christi. And here is the pitch. And it breaks his bat right there. And there's 2 down. So watch out for the debris, as that will do. And there was chopping firewood. And that's what you call broken bat, is firewood right there. Here is the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz, and 0 for 4 in this one here tonight. And that's going to be 0-1 this afternoon. Yeah, I keep saying tonight, but I keep pulling your legs. It's really the afternoon, about nearly 1:45, nearly 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Monday. So, gotta say, perfectly good afternoon for the San Antonio missions. Nothing in 2. Here it is. And that's going to be right there, right there. Right fielder. Oh my goodness, what the heck happened? He misses it. I think Bree Burrow. And oh my goodness. Inside the park home run by Brian De La Cruz. And it looked like the sun got in Bree Burrow's eyes. And it was like, oh! Ah, my eyes! Triple and 2 singles. And now San Antonio will have the bottom half of the 9th to pick up 2 runs and win a sweep. Nothing in 2. Here it is. And that's going to be lined foul. Nothing and 2 now. Here's the pitch to Gray Kessinger. Up top. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And right there, base hit. And into the hit column.
Now batting.
And here we go again. Here is Corey Lee, 1 for 2 here this afternoon. Runner at first, and he's going to foul that one off. Count now, nothing and 1. Triple and 2 RBIs by Corey Lee, 1 for 2 here this afternoon. Up top, 1 and 1. Here's the pitch, 1 and 1. And that's at the knees. Called strike, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, Corpus Christi gets 5 runs. Well, 1 run, and that was a inside the Parker. And San Antonio only trails by 1. So here's a 1-2, and that's going to be hit high right there in center field. And that's the top half of the 9th. 1 run comes in across to score. And we go to the last of the 9th. And Corpus Christi up by 1.
Your attention, please.
Here is
Now
Ralph Garza
Christi.
as he gets set to start the bottom of the home 9th. And ready to go here. Here is Jackson Whitaker to lead off the bottom of the home 9th. Looking to get a home run and get this game tied or get on base somehow. Bottom of the 9th inning, and this game could well be in the bag as little as 15 minutes from now. 1 and 1. And that's going to be popped up right there. And second baseman will get this one. And there's the out.
The catcher, Winston.
So the season ends after 2 more people get out. And here's Winston Sawyer, the catcher. And that's going to be curveball, and that'll be fouled off. Nothing and 1. 2 singles, an RBI, and a run, 2 for 4. Last game of the 2015 season here. And here's the 0-1. And swing and a miss. My goodness, that was ugly. Nothing and 2. Here's the 0-2. And did he go? No. He held up in time. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 and 2. Outside. 2 and 2. Here's the 2-2. Outside, ball 3. So count now full. 3-2. And on deck is the winning run, Bree Burrell. If somehow they could get on base and get a 2-run homer, and 6-5 won't be so bad. And that's lifted high right there. Left fielder under this one, and there's 2 away. Well, gotta say, what a happy season this was. Bree Burrell, the last man in this season, triple single and a run batted in. 2 for 4 here this afternoon. Here's the pitch, down low, 1-0. Here's a pitch by Ralph Garza. Swing and a miss, and that's ugly. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's 1-1, outside 2-1. So here's a 2-1, and that's going to be pop foul, and last strike, as this will be it for the bottom of the 9th. 2-2, and fouled off, and stay alive one more time in this 2015 season. 2-2. And that will bounce, but get over third, and he ain't going down without a fight. Here's one more for him. And that's lifted high right there. Under it's the center fielder, and that's the ball game. And Corpus Christi will win the season finale of this 3-game series. So gotta say, this was a pretty good one, and final score 5-4 in this ball game here. And gotta say, for more, go visit theshownation.com and click on lots of pretty cool stuff. Follow the show for latest updates on Facebook and Twitter, and also here on YouTube Live. So pretty good for Corpus Christi. They win the season finale on the final score of 5-4 against San Antonio.
Fans, our final line score. First for the
back with more
Hooks.
right after this.
10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Missions, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so, with the season wrapping up, and baseball players happy that the off-season is a go. Well, everybody goes home, and gotta say, 5-4, the final score here in today's season finale game of 2015. Last time of the year, let's go over your runs, hits, and errors. First for the victorious Corpus Christi Hooks. 5 runs on 10 hits and no errors. So 5-10-0 for Corpus Christi. For San Antonio, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. Gray Kessinger is the top player of the game, as he did 4 for 5, 3 bases, and a run batted in. Winner on the mound will go to Riley Farrell, as he gave up a hit and struck out none, but he is the winner on the mound. Loss will go to Lake Bacher, but the save for Corpus Christi goes to Ralph Garza. Well, gotta say, this is farewell for now, as we will see y'all back in 2016 And don't forget, playoff tickets on sale now for the 2016 San Antonio Missions baseball season. Well, we take on the visiting Springfield Cardinals on Thursday, April 7th, 2016. And gotta say, that's going to be pretty good once we get that new season underway. Well, for all of us here, final score of 2015's season, 5-4 over San Antonio. And gotta say, this was pretty fun. Have a great and awesome fall, and we'll see you back in the summer of 2016 as we get you set for a new season of Missions Baseball. Have a good afternoon, everybody, and we'll see you later.